港までの飛行時間は離陸後2時間と30分を予定いたしております。ご搭乗誠にありがとうございます。
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dave in Japan. Here we are at the Shibuya Pokemon Center. Take a look over there. Maybe if we're lucky we can catch a Pikachu, but I figured what better place than to open a pack of magic cards. We've got our pack of cards here. Let's see what we can get inside it. We've got Sultai Devotee, this thing. We're going to go through the commons fast. I just spoiled the foil. Holy crap! Dang, the Pokemon Center brought us luck. It's about the best thing I could hope to open this pack. But there's more. We have... Where's the rare? Magnetic Halkite? That's pretty good. And a Caustic Exhale. Well, I would say we did pretty good this time. Alright, this has been Dave in Japan. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, so these are the things that I got from a couple of magic stores in Tokyo here. We have some packs of cards and also these kinds of things. We're going to open these up at some point, maybe in some locations. That's mine. Don't drink that. I'm going to eat that too. So there were a couple of single cards that seemed pretty decent to me. This one is the Borderless Tiamat that most recently went up. Here's the price. Oh yeah, here's some information for you. This is some stuff that I bought. You can parse that information how you want. It's Japanese, but still, it's a very good price. And then this one was cool. A foil Okina Temple to the Grandfathers. 27 bucks. It's pretty sweet. It's also in very good condition too. This is actually going to go in Snug's deck. In the Ayula Bear deck. There's a couple of single cards, and then there's some more here actually. I think this is a really good uncommon, and whenever I find these for a cheap price, I get them in foil. Shocking Sharpshooter, 39 cents. Yeah, I'll take that. And here's a Japanese Field of the Dead. The price isn't on this one. I think it was about 30 Canadian dollars, and then this 6 was about $5 or so. So those were pretty good. And then these packs, we're gonna open these up somewhere. I'll probably include that in the video, but stop drinking my coffee. Welcome back to Japan with Dave. Today we're at this big Torii Gate. I think it's pretty cool. And what better place than to open a pack of magic cards. We have our pack of Tarkir right here. We're going to open it up and see what we can get inside. We have High Spire Bell Ringer. We're going to go through the comments pretty quickly. Worthy Cost Sagu Pummeler. Give me something good. There's a dragon. There's another dragon. That's not a dragon. That's a good uncommon. There goes Vanguard. And a Scavenger Regent. That was a rare, and we got this cool foil. Alright, not as exciting as the last pack, but still not bad. This has been Japan with Dave. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back to Japan with Dave. Today, while we were wandering around, we stumbled into Mr. John Yu-Gi-Oh himself. That's right, we found the Konami building. Now, if there's anywhere in the world where the Heart of the Cards exists, that has to be right here. So we're going to use the Heart of the Cards and try to find something good in our pack of magic cards right here. We have a pack of foundations. Let's open it up and see what we can get. I don't know if the good stuff is up front or what, but we're going through it like this. Okay, this stuff is up front. We got a cat collector, extravagant replication, and probably that's going to be about it because we got an exsanguinate. That's a pretty good uncommon, but that's all the cool stuff already. We could potentially get one of the rabbits, I think. Heir apparent. We're going through it fast. You know what? I think Yugi has failed us, but that's okay though. Alright, so the Heart of the Cards failed us, but that's okay because we're going to try again next time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on Japan with Dave. Arigatou gozaimasu. Fuji. Take a look up here, take a nice look around. I figured, what better place than here to open a pack of magic cards. We have a pack of cards here. Let's see what we can get inside. Okay, with the luck of Mount Fuji, we can get some commons. Or the uncommons, we got this thing. We got a Dragon Storm. And a Winter Night Stories. Okay, cool. Hardened Tactician Foil. Okay, that was the Mount Fuji pack. Not so exciting, but it's exciting being here though. Thanks again for being with us. This has been Dave in Japan. We'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back to Dave in Japan. Today we're in Hakone. You can see there's something cool up there. And also, here's Mount Fuji again.
山頂をお客様にご案内いたします。ロープウェイの運転時刻は
We'll wait till he's done.
4時20分、20分の次、4時30分、4時30分の次は4時50分となります。最終まで
Include that in the bloopers. Why is he repeating the same thing over and over? Okay.
I figured what better place than to open some magic cards. We have a pack of Tarkir here. We're going to open this and see what we can get inside. Okay, so we're gonna get right to the good stuff, ideally without spoiling what's to come. For the uncommons, we have Synchronized Charge, War Effort, Lockdown Battle Priest, this thing, and what? We just got that! Winter Night Stories, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing. Okay, well that's okay because once again, there's Mount Fuji there, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, this has been Dave in Japan. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back to Japan with Dave. Today we're in Nara. There's a deer right here, and I figured what better place than to open a pack of magic cards. Let's open our pack of Tarkir and see what we can get inside. Alright. Unending Whisper. This thing. There's that. Another thing. A dragon. Fleeting effigy. There's a deer trying to eat my cards. We got Severance Priest. And a foil Jungle Hollow. Alright. This is Queen Japan with Dave. I'm gonna try not to get eaten by deer. Welcome back to Japan with Dave. Today we're in a Ryokan, and I figured what better place to open a pack of magic cards. We have a pack of Tarkir right here. Let's open it up and see what we can get inside. Alright. We have some comments that we're going to go by pretty quickly. Hopefully we'll actually get something good this time. We started off strong with the Scalding Tarn, and then... Alright, let's see. Our rare should be up next. We have a Clarion Conqueror. That's actually not bad. And then a foil Snowmelt Stag. We got our land and our art card. Alright. Well, not amazing, but actually pretty good, so I'm happy with this one. Alright, this has been Japan with Dave. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back to Japan with Dave. Today, we're not in Japan because I've returned home to Canada. You can see here some stuff. This is most of what I got during my travels. A lot of it is from the packs that I've been opening on video, but we actually have 2 packs left. So we're going to open up these here and then take a closer look at these cards here. So we have 1 pack of Tarkir and 1 pack of Foundations. Let's start off with Tarkir here. Yeah. So the best card so far that we've got from these Tarkir packs definitely is that Scalding Tarn there. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to top that, but maybe we can get something cool at least. Let's see. Jeskai Brushmaster, Knockout Maneuver, Salt Road Thing, and... Ooh, okay, Ugin Eye of the Storms. Well, I don't think that tops the Scalding Tarn, but it probably comes pretty close. Bearer of Glory, and we got a Reliquary Dragon thing. Alright, well, we ended that with a bang there with the Tarkir, so let's put that right there, I guess. And then we've got our pack of Foundations here. We only had 2 packs of Foundations, including this one. The other one that I opened up was in front of the Konami headquarters in Tokyo. That was pretty cool. I just randomly stumbled across that when we were walking through the city. I just looked up and I was like, hey, Konami. In that pack, we didn't really get anything good, though. The Harley cards failed us, but maybe it won't fail us this time. So the cool stuff is up front. Yes, I'm going to try and do the card trick thing. I don't know, maybe something like this, that many. The rare is back there somewhere. Looks like we got a borderless something. No, wait, that's probably just the art card or whatever. Anyway, Midnight Snack, this thing. Burglar Rat. Maybe we'll get a Hair Apparent. That's in this set, right? Oh, okay, that's not the art. Well, it is art card, okay. We have this art card. I flipped it over this time. Blossoming Sands. Foil Secluded Courtyard is cool. And a Rite of the Dragon Color. Nice. That's pretty good, actually. And a Painful Quandary. Nice. A double rare pack. Alright, that pack was much better. The Heart of the Cards didn't fail us. It didn't really bless us, I'd say, but, you know, it was there a little bit. So those last couple packs were quite good. Let's take a closer look at some of these cards now, though. So I didn't get that much Magic stuff while I was away, actually. Like, it wasn't, you know, a trip specifically for Magic. It was a trip just, you know, to travel. So I went to a couple of different places in Japan, well, a few, mainly Tokyo and Kyoto. Then I also did actually spend a week in Taiwan as well. So up top here are the most expensive cards that I picked up. There's the Japanese Tiamat here. This is my favorite card that I picked up while I was away, this foil Okina. I think it's pretty sweet. I was looking for one of these for a long time, actually. This is going to go straight into Snug's Ayula deck. The Japanese Field of the Dead here, a 6. It was just a good deal. It came out to like $5 Canadian for this. That's why I bought a lot of these cards, because it was a good deal. And then, yeah, this one actually, I'll mention Shocking Sharpshooter here and why it's here. This is a card that I've picked out from Tarkir as kind of like a pet card. I think this card is really good, and I think it's going to go into a lot of commander decks. So whenever I can find ones for cheap price, this one is basically 42 Canadian cents for a foil. I'll just get it. So I visited a few stores. I don't actually remember the names of all of them, unfortunately, because basically what I would do is just at random points in the city, wherever I was, I would just open up Google Maps and type in Magic the Gathering and search this area, and then just find the closest store and go to that. Usually there were several of them, especially in Tokyo. I know one of them that I went to was Tokyo MTG. I didn't actually buy anything from there though. I would say that it was probably the best store for specifically Magic that I did go to, but that was right at the end of the day and I didn't want to spend, you know, hours looking through bulk and stuff. So I just checked out the shop, saw they had some cool cards, but I didn't actually buy anything there. One that I went to where I did buy something, I don't remember exactly what it was I bought there though, it was called Dream Amenity. And then I did check out a Hararuya location. They have many locations in Japan. However, the one that I went to didn't have any Magic cards. It was specifically Pokemon, that was all they had. So this stack of cards is from the packs of Tarkir that I was opening on the videos that I was making. I also opened some off camera, and then I bought a bundle of Tarkir also. I actually bought that one in Taiwan. I went to a store called Cardmaster Games and just got a bundle of Tarkir there, so some of those rares are in here. Actually, there was some decent stuff here. We'll just go through it. Clarion Conqueror's alright. I have it sorted by color here. I put this in with the rares just because it's a good common. Voice of Victory, that's probably one of the best ones in here. Got the Turtle, a couple of this thing, Winter Night Stories, Scavenger thing, Magmatic Hellkite, I like that card. Tursa's good, apparently. We got this Dragon, I like Nature's Rhythm, it's also good. We got some of these multicolored cards here as well. So these are just from the packs of Tarkir that I was opening. This, I don't know why this Mythic in particular. I think that I've opened 5 copies of this now. And so, some of the other Mythic Dragons I've gotten 0 of, but apparently this one has a thing for me because it just keeps on appearing. But we got it. Alright, so that was from the Tarkir packs. Here's some cheaper singles that I just got from a store in Kyoto. Once again, I didn't spend too long there. It seemed like there were some really good deals there, but I didn't have hours to just sift through their bulk boxes, but I just picked these out, and I thought they were pretty good. So once again, like, this is basically just like Canadian cents if you look at the prices. A lot of them are in Japanese language, but that's fine. I mean, if I'm in Japan, they're probably going to be Japanese language cards. There's some English ones as well. This one's a good Wizards class for 31 cents. That's awesome. Okiba Gang thing, that's in English. Got a bunch of Hondens. Shrines are always good, right? Nature's Claim, some more Hondens. Counter Squall, I like that. This is what, Cleric class, I think. And Unexpected Windfall, that's a good card as well. You know, just some cheaper cards there. And then what about this stack of cards here? So this is one from, so they had these, I don't know how to describe it. These like custom made packs. This was one that I got in Taiwan at Cardmaster Games. So they had a whole bunch of packs. It was just like cards and penny sleeves like this. You would buy a pack, and it was kind of complicated actually, because it was, you know, if you open something in the pack, then you get an extra. If you open something else, they had it like if you get different types of full art lands in your pack, it meant something. So basically, I think the pack cost like $15 or something like that. And basically what I did was I just opened it, laid it out on the table, and said, okay, so what does this mean? So there were a whole bunch of bulk rares in it, and there were no full art lands in my pack. So the clerk said, okay, so that means you get these 2 packs, and he gave me a pack of a play booster of Thunder Junction and a Japanese booster of Ikoria. So, oh, and this was one of the, these 2 were the 2 of the bulk rares that were in the pack. These were actually quite good. Anyway, so in the Thunder Junction pack, I was fortunate enough to get a Bristly Bill, and then in the Ikoria pack, there was nothing of note. But that's the story with these cards right here, anyway. So thus ends the Japan with Dave series, for now anyway. You know, that's why the videos on my channel have been kind of different recently, is because I've been away traveling for the past 3 weeks. But I'm back now, and we'll get back to regular content. For everyone that's been watching along, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there were a couple of viewers that reached out to me because they were in Japan as well, and it would have been cool to meet up, but the timelines just didn't exactly line up. We weren't able to get together. But I definitely appreciate you reaching out. You know, when I go around to various places, it's always cool to find people that watch my channel. But if you're still watching though, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Everyone should definitely come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. Discord is usually the best way if you want to get a hold of me. I'd like to thank all the patrons that support me on Patreon. I'll be getting the token of the month tokens for May sent out soon. If you'd like to purchase any Magic cards, you should definitely check out mtgnorth.ca. They're a great store with a nice selection of cards, and you can use code 8th place Dave at the checkout to save 5% on your order of any card singles. And also in the video description below, you should check out my link for Moxfield, where you can create your own deck list and also view the deck lists of all the decks that I've made in the past. But otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.